All right, for many of us, summer cannot officially start without a float down the Boise River, which is why we're so excited float season's finally here. Most of us put in at Barber Park and float the 6-mile stretch to Morrison Park.
But Flood Control District 10 also says plenty of people float down parts of the river not cleared of those hazardous obstacles by fire crews. And if you decide to take that path, watch out for other hazards.
Right. Jude Binkley joins us live at the river. Jude, what should people be on the lookout for if they decide to go that route?
Well, Morgan, we're along the river near the Main Street Bridge, and this is not part of that main float path that's managed by Ada County Parks and Waterways, but you can still float here. And if you do, be careful because Flood District 10 says there have been a number of trees that have fallen into the river since the spring. The path less paddled.
We've just seen an amazing number of people floating other lesser-known sections of the Boise River.
You're allowed to float sections outside of the main stretch of the river from Barber Park to Morrison, but watch out for danger along the banks.
There's just a lot more hazards that people need to be aware of if they are floating those sections.
Cold water, diversions, large rocks, and downed trees called strainers could poke a hole in your inflatable raft or cause an injury. If you do float these parts, Boise River Flood District 10 recommends you wear a life jacket and be on the lookout.
You just really want to be aware as you're floating downriver and anticipate those hazards, and if in doubt, scout. It's just not a big deal to paddle off to the side, walk over them, see if it feels okay or not.
There are several downed trees that have fallen in the south channel of the river near Eagle Road, and they'll likely stay there for the summer. Flood District 10 is only permitted to do tree maintenance during winter when flows are low.
There's really no maintenance that goes on during the summer float season on these lesser-known sections of the Boise River.
The traditional float path is swept, maintained, and monitored by Boise Fire's dive team.
They have been on the river, they've been doing the mitigation work to keep our floaters out of harm's way. They'll be doing that all throughout the float season.
If you're floating the main section of the river, there's a new website called Float the Boise with up-to-date information about hazards and conditions on that stretch.
So not only is it going to give you relative and pertinent information about this beautiful 6-mile stretch, but it allows you to geolocate yourself so you know what the upcoming dangers are. We have bridge abutments, we have pillars. We have a way to have you safely float this river.
And officials say ultimately everyone is responsible for their own health and safety when here on the river. And now we'll send it to weather with meteorologist Sophia Bliss. And Sophia, I gotta say, it's pretty hot out here, so please tell us about the weather, and I'm gonna go ahead and cool off.